Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Netherlands versus Belgium Corona Edition tournament. Today, we are recording this video for the second time. I am joined by two very well-known players. We have Sam Hayes from Team Netherlands.
Hi.
And we have Max van Nijverszeel from Team Belgium.
Yeah.
And
We're recording this for the second time because our lovely host forgot to record our voices the first time. Halfway in, he noticed. Thank God.
thank God,
We're all
halfway.
experts now. All experts of the decks.
So, I'm playing a fun rogue deck, which Sam and Max are cash rogue quotation marks. It's tier 0.
It's tier 3.
Sam and Max are both experts now, which helps a lot.
Yeah, we've seen what happened.
Game 1.
I still don't know what the cards do, but I've seen it.
You've seen it. Like, this is the third time you're seeing it.
Me and Max are gonna play Plunder next time.
So,
That's right.
as you all have noticed, I'm playing someone else than Liam because Liam was too busy to continue the tournament. So instead of we used the 2 lives that the Belgian team had left, and we gave them to 2 of the Belgian players. And the person with the most votes was Jorrit, which I'm playing today because this is me. And
Side note, I'm offended by that. And at the second point, I didn't even want to get second place then.
I literally told everyone I knew, don't vote for Max because you were in the top. So we all voted for Jorrit because then at least I would have played a teammate. Because I really did not want to play you. I really did not want to go through that.
I would have only played like backline destruction times 15,000 against you.
Yeah, so like this deck would have helped. So I'm playing Plunder Patroll. And Jorrit is playing Eldlich Invoked. So we're gonna go through the hands. So what I said earlier, it's so nice to finally have a Belgian team member on here. And I believe Max finds it fun as well.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. I'm only wasting like another half hour of my life.
Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be like 20
in
minutes.
quarantine times. It's not like I have anything else to do. I really
That's
don't
nice.
have
You
anything
get
else
to
to do.
commentate Plunder, it's the best thing you can do.
So yeah, let's just go into the duel because this is already a mess, and it's all fun in here. So let's start off with Young Parmesan's hand, Jorrit's hand. He has the Elixir for summoning his boy. He has a back row, the DD Crow, and the Alistair access. So he has a nice turn for himself. I'm playing Plunder Patrol. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain this shit again. I'm just kidding.
All I'm seeing is Jorrit has a good hand. I have no idea what the fuck Plunder is doing, but neither does Jorrit. So
I want
Yeah.
to win the game.
this is not going.
This was
well, I
like
think.
playing this game. I was super excited. I expected Jorrit to play Altergeist, and Plunder has a pretty good matchup against Altergeist because it has a lot of the attributes that the deck needs. Jorrit played something else, but it still fit into the attributes, so I was happy in the end with my deck choice. I honestly think that this deck is really, really good, which as we will see, because it's gonna get wild in here. So Jorrit will start off, and then I'll explain all my cards for the 14th time today. So he has no access to the Eldritch Lord in his hand, so he's just gonna make the Mechaba using the Alistair, which is fine.
Mhm.
So summoning the boy, setting the back row. That ends his turn. It's a pretty good turn. It's not the best, but he has everything he needs. I'm picking up a card that some people might know. It's Karma Cut, which is getting laughed at again. This card is broken. So yeah, Plunder
It's
Patrol.
actually getting more popular in BA now again.
Like that's where I got my inspiration from as well. Because Plunder Patrol is a deck that wants to discard its cards. Because this is the most important card in the deck. Discard one card, add one Plunder Patrol card from your deck to your hand. Which is insane. So discarding cards is pretty good as well. My other cards are Booty. Declare one attribute.
Which is literally booty.
It's Booty, Plunder Patrol Booty. Oh, you didn't know? It's the best.
It is a good card.
This is
But
How
it's
many
still
do you
booty.
play? Do you play 3?
yeah, of course.
Okay.
I opened 2 twice in this match, but
Yeah, exactly.
you want to see this card one time because it's heard once per turn. Declare attribute, target a monster on your opponent's side of the field. That monster becomes its attribute. then you can take a Plunder monster in your grave, either summon it or shuffle back in the deck. This card is insane. This is the fusion spell, which can banish itself from the grave as well to target a Plunder monster on my field and attach a Plunder from my deck, which is nice. Another booty, and Golden Air summons yourself from the hand or the grave. So my hand is pretty okay. I'm really dependent on what is going to happen here. Starting off with Shipyard.
Yeah, the field spell should have been negated.
Yeah, he did not negate this.
Probably because he doesn't know how good it is in the deck.
Exactly, like this fixes my hand, but it's all so dependent, you know. If I have a second
Yeah, if
one,
you have another one, if you have terraforming.
exactly. So at this point, he already told me he was reading my cards, so I was pretty sure that he was not confident, or he just did not know the deck at all.
He didn't test the Plunder matchup. Yeah.
Yeah, he did not test it yet. Well, he's gonna prepare for next time. I'm sure he will not forget this card. Or this deck. So this is the fusion spell, which is pretty harmless. The fusion is a good monster, but I basically activate this to bait out the Mechaba, which is exactly what happens because like he's just unfamiliar with the deck, so I'm just gonna attempt to just play through everything. I summon a Golden Air by discarding a card, which triggers my Whitebeard to summon from the deck, which is nice. So now I have access to my link. And at this point, I'm still not sure what the back row is. It's either the DD Crow or the Pop, and I just hope it's the DD Crow. So here I activate my Redbeard, attaching himself to a monster on my field. And I was kind of hoping this would bait out the DD Crow, because the Redbeard doesn't do anything in this situation. Because the Fusion and the Synchro and the Xyz plunders, they all have to have a monster equipped for their effects. The Link one doesn't, so there's no point in attaching it here. But it does bait out the DD Crow, which was nice for me, of course. So it gets banished. Straight to the battle phase, attack over the monster. Then summon Bren, because he has a fire in the graveyard. And here I draw a pretty good card. This was all I need, a Plunder card. And it's the best.
Still, the trap should have been summoned in attack.
Is it stronger in attack? Oh, it's 18.
Yeah, 1008. It's gonna beat over it.
Yeah, that's fair. He should have done that. So now I kick over the Lord. And then I just end my turn. I have a pretty good setup, I still need a lot of things. It's going to be difficult. I honestly did not expect to win this at all. But now I have all the tools I need.
I don't think he would have won this if he would have drawn the trap here.
If he still had the trap face up, then he could have reborn his Eldlich.
Yeah, exactly.
So that would have been a huge play. But you could have removed it as well with Synchro, I believe, no?
No, the Synchro only he banishes back row.
It banishes his spell or trap.
Oh yeah. Oh, does it get? Is it like?
Yeah, it's still a trap. It's still a trap.
Oh, it's still a trap card.
Hey, we're learning.
We're learning things.
We're learning the Plunder matchup.
I do not know the Eldritch deck, and it's really nice that you guys are giving me so much insight on my own deck now.
You literally bought it 2 days.
So I still haven't. I read the cards. I still haven't played it.
We tested it like 2 days ago. You were playing it.
Yes, but I've spent more time testing Plunder Patrol, obviously.
Oh yeah,
like what?
Do
I
want to test some like rogue deck, or do I want to test some tier 1 broken shit? You know, so I'm just gonna play Plunder.
No. Plunder is like legit tier -7.
Minus. If you go to the YCS,
but
you're
only if your opponent doesn't know what it's doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jorrit starts off his turn with the Alistair here, which prompts me to activate my trap card. Booty, summon the monster back. Then I immediately want to use the effect of Whitebeard to summon the ship from the extra deck to banish the Alistair. This is negated by Mechaba, which is fine. It was kind of a bait anyway. So now he banishes the spell, which is kind of weird, because now he gives me fuel for Bran. But this is exactly where the point of infamiliarity with the deck comes up. Because he plays right into my things, because if I discard a card with Bran to banish something, I can add a monster from my deck to my hand, which gives me fuel for the Karma Cut. So, like, the entire deck, like, I'm gonna joke around a little bit, like, it shoots its ammo to the opponent.
At this point,
keep going.
He should have gone like Eldlich, discard Invocation, and send your Synchro. Then send back a trap to the field, then Reborn Eldlich, and then in the end phase, grab the Popper.
Yeah.
That would have been a great play.
That sounds solid, yeah. I think that he just got overwhelmed by everything. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards at that moment that he had to read, and there's another one coming up, and I search another one, and it's just too much at that point.
Yeah, if you think Pendulum has a lot of card text,
Wait
you
until...
have not Plunder yet.
So I wrongfully added a spell card there. I should have added a monster. He activates Invocation. I banish the Alistair. He can add it back in the same turn, but that's fine, because I have my field presence now. So yeah, attacks. I summon a ship. He also could have just attacked the ship and boosted it with Alistair here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only gains attack, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he thought it was defense as well. I don't know.
To be honest, at a certain point in this match, I also thought it was defense. So so he banishes the trap at this point, and that's all good. So I draw Twin Twister, which is this discard fodder for the field spell. Like this comeback, I just loved it. I was sitting behind my computer. I was hyped. I was so stoked. Because I did not expect to win this, and I probably shouldn't have. I should have said earlier.
No, he could have completely destroyed your field last turn if he used the Eldlich and discarded Invocation.
So I summon a monster back with Booty. I discard my Twin Twister to add a card.
You can do that multiple times with Booty?
No, this is just once per turn. So I used it in his turn, and now I use it in my turn.
No, but isn't it like...
It once per turn.
Yeah, but it isn't once per turn for the card itself. It's like once per turn if you activate a second Booty. Isn't it like Call of the Haunted when it's summoned?
You could declare one that reads the target one of his monster.
Yeah, that's only the effect when you activate it.
Oh, really?
I think it is, yeah,
Cheats? No, it's not. You can only use this effect of Booty once per turn.
Yeah, I think it is. You can only use it because you can only use... you can only summon with it once per turn if you use a second copy. I think it's worded like that.
Ooh, this is interesting.
And the other card is... the other thing is actually once per turn for the... I'm pretty sure it's like a Call of the Hunt. You can only use it once.
Yeah, that's like the commas in the then, and the end. So I think it's all one effect.
Yeah, it's all one effect. So...
I'm gonna read Call of the Haunted real quick to specifically read its wording. Then this card is trash.
I have no idea because I can't really read the card text from here.
What's it called? Called by the Call?
Call of the Haunted.
Call of the Haunted.
I have not played this card. No, it is different wording. It says activate this card by targeting one monster in your graveyard. And this card is not on active, like...
Yeah, this is just a continuous trap, I think.
It's a continuous trap that has an effect. That's how I read it originally.
No. It's the point comma that makes it. You can declare one attribute log of and then point comma. Yeah, didn't read that part. Thought it was one giant.
Yes. Okay, I was already thinking, am I cheating this bet with the...
No, my bad.
Because I can understand like what you're saying, but I can also understand like my point because it reads weird. So this card is broken.
Yeah, then it's like really broken.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So everything is legal that I'm doing. So I discard a card and a monster. At this point,
I'm not
all
sure
my
which
monsters...
country, but sounds legal.
I shuffle everything to attack because this is 25 because of the field spell. This is 4,000. So at this point, I know that I just have game because I can discard a card with Murk. So I attack over the Mechaba.
Only lose to double Alistair in hand.
Yeah, which he could not have had here.
No.
Because I banished with Karma Cut, and then he would have had to resolve his invoked. So his invocation. So I kick over the Mechaba. I banish his monster with my Murk to add a spell. Then Whitebeard triggers, summoning a monster from my deck, which does not have to be in defense position. So that's 25, 3k, and that's just game.
That's a lot of attack.
The deck gets strong. Like if this deck gets to play So here I thought that he was going first, so I sided in all the hate, and then I saw that I had to go first, and I brick. So we have 2 booties again. We have the field spell, evilly, mind control. We have no extenders. I cannot go to a link monster, which is my turn 1 setup basically. And he has a lot of Eldritch cards in his hand, so he can definitely go off this turn.
Yeah, he has a decently good hand.
Yeah, like with this hand, I already knew that he had to either brick really bad or I'm just not gonna win this. Starting off with one of the best cards in his deck. So we're gonna see some pure Eldritch combos here. Hitting a 3, hitting my booty. I chain with Whitebeard to summon the fusion, which does not do anything here except board presence. So the fusion negates monster effects, but in the main phase he can summon an equipped monster back as well as a quick effect. So at the end of the main phase, before he goes into the battle phase, I summon my Whitebeard back. I'm still scared of Mech Knights, so I switch to Column. And he goes into battle phase, and he kicks my ship. So he sets 2 back row, and I already know that this is gonna end real quick here. I draw the best card in the deck. I do play Undyne for the level 4 that summons itself from grave. But sadly here he can summon another Lord. Of course he searched for the Elder Elixir. So it's going pretty safe. Cyclone on the field spell. And I already
His last turn, he could have reborn his Eldritch by sending the Cursed Land and then playing around like Call of the Haunted or DD Crow with keeping the quick play in hand.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he could have searched another interruption.
I think he's new with the deck as well. This is some
Could be, the deck is only out for like
this is
a
some
week.
top tier gameplay. It's technically, yeah, it's not even out for a week. It's out for like 5 days.
Honestly, thanks to the virus, it ain't even out in our country yet.
You don't have it? We have it already.
Yeah, I have the full deck.
It's released here.
My local store doesn't have it.
So
I can't go to it anyway, but still,
Belgium
it
is
doesn't have
fucked.
it.
Like both their online tournament team and their stores are all just, it's over.
Oh, you haven't even seen the country yet.
Oh my god.
Oh, but let's not go there.
Let's not make this political. So I summon a monster. Here he's gonna play really weird in my opinion. First of all, he banishes the spell, which is not allowed. So he draws the Alistair here. So Sam and I were on Discord here, and we both kind of knew that I was dead. But
yeah, he could have killed you. Like,
he straight up activates the invocation. And we were like, he's just gonna link away for Almirage, which he hasn't done yet. And then just link away the trap card or something, and then he can just summon everything. He has access to the Purgatrio for more damage. But he just...
There's his second Eldlich in grave for 35 and then 25 on the field. Purgatrio, it's just game.
Did he even summon back
game.
the monster from the grave?
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He made Link Caribou.
No, he made Link Spider here and just went to the
Link Spider.
I mean, he
Wait,
kept
but
it
why?
for your set evenly match, so he played around that. But
True.
I
We
don't
could
know.
have OTK'd you heavily. Like,
Yeah.
even just reborning his Eldritch and going to, like, Cannon and the key
Yeah,
attacker.
Jorrit gave me so much slack in this duel. So I just emailed him here, which doesn't really go
And here,
anywhere.
wouldn't you want to keep the Outland instead of the Makaba here?
Yeah, has he used the Outland already? No, this turn, no, right?
I
No,
don't
he
know if he
hasn't.
did. And it's still just like, it's a continuous spell, it's just every turn. And Marijn is like 1 card. So just, if Marijn doesn't scoop here, it's just 3 cards every turn.
Yeah.
Plus with the Eldritch in grave, you can just get it to grave, get your golden land traps in grave. Just, I don't know.
Yeah, you can still
I
get
would keep
everything
it.
live, but
So
he
yeah,
has 3 traps to
Yeah.
remove in the end phase.
his grave is full here. Maybe he thought of that as well. Like he can just go the whole mile.
Yeah, have a Mechaba to negate spells and monsters is nice as well.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
scoop it up here because honestly, it's not gonna go anywhere for me. There's no card in my deck that I can top deck that's good enough to play through everything. So here I get to decide again who goes first and who goes second. And I opted to go first, deciding in Called by the Grave, which was MVP. His hand is... So my hand is like 2 extenders, which is all I need, and 2 plunders, and one of them is the best plunder, so I'm good to go. And he has a lot of invoked access. This is like 12 Alistair. He has the Outland for the monster. He has the Conquistador, so his hand is pretty good.
Yeah, again, his hand is decent.
If I would compare these 2 hands, then he would have won. But some magical stuff was going to happen real soon.
You misplayed as well, right?
I misplayed real bad here. Shall I try to explain? So all I need to do is he cannot discard my Mothman here, which happens. So which doesn't happen. So he discards my Redbeard, which didn't matter, and I activate Shipyard here. So
sack.
yeah, that's a good card. I would have had plays anyway. So I misplayed put this, so I did not gain any value of this. So the goal of my deck at this point is I need to end on the Link monster. I have the Whitebeard, so I can add on another Plunder as well if I link it away or discard it somehow. So I have 2 monsters, and I need to have the booty. And I need to have a Plunder Patrol in my hand, because I need to have fodder to discard it. So that's basically what I'm going for now. The correct play here would have just to discard the Whitebeard with the field spell to add booty, summon a monster from the deck, make the link, set booty, go. That honestly would have been the best case scenario here. I do stupid and I discard the Golden Air, which has no additional value.
Grave effect. Yeah.
It has a grave effect. I can summon it back from the grave, but it only extends, and I need it.
It doesn't take over as well.
Yeah, because whatever I add now, I need to have some fodder for the next turn to discard. You know, I need to discard Plunder Patrols for their effects. So yeah, so I just add a card to discard now, which sucks because this Bluebeard is not gonna give me any additional value. So I just go for the link, and I just go for the monster in another column, I think, yeah. And I just end my turn on this, which is, it's good enough, you know. I have the Call by for the Eldlich, I have the Plunder Patrols with the discard for the Alistair, which is all I need. So he picks up Asher, which he misplays what he already told me. So, standby phase, main phase. He's just gonna go straight into the Golden Lord. I'm not playing. I only played Twin Twister, but I sided it out because I figured it would not have mattered. Adding the Alistair. He summons Alistair. I chained Bluebeard. So here he declared the effect because I wanted to banish the Alistair, but he did not search, so I was waiting on the search. So the Alistair will return to the field. He will add the invocation, and then on resolution, I can just immediately banish the Alistair. This effect, to discard one and banish one, it is followed by the effect to add a Plunder Patrol Spell Trap. So this is an effect that you can ash, which he did not do here. Because if he would have just ashed this, he would have had his Alistair, he would have had it set up, and it would have been... You know.
No, you would have used Call by the Grave, but he would still have his Eldlich combo.
Oh yeah, true. Then I would have burned my Call by on that. Then he would have had Eldlich, he can send my cards. So now I can just play freely. So he discards the invocation because he did not search it initially, so we figured he had to already. This is getting called by the Grave, of course.
And he's done.
Yeah, exactly. He banishes the Eldritch a little bit quick. I want to chain the effect of Bluebeard to summon the light monster, because I have another one to negate a monster effect. So then the Call by resolves, he gets banished. And then he just ends his turn. And at this point I already knew it was over. I can use the effect of release in the end of the main phase to summon back Blackbeard. It's a quick
He could have
play.
still negated Blackbeard as well.
Yeah,
with Ash, no?
I just figured he was done. Like if he ashed the Blackbeard, I would just have a Blackbeard and then I would have just went into the battle phase, attack, then use his effect, summon another attack. Or he has no attributes. Oh no, then he had a fire. So it was a no-win situation here. He should have definitely ashed the Mork.
Yeah.
So I have so many resources here that I just do not know what to do with them. So
it's easy. You decay.
Yeah, I'm gonna show off a little bit. Discard Whitebeard to summon Golden Airback, summon another non-tuner monster. Synchro. Now I have all the ships and the Link monster.
He's calling Exodia for some reason.
Yeah, it's Exodia. I won. Banishing the back row, which will not do anything anyway. Show everything to attack. 25, 3k, 15, 21. That's game. That's lethal, and it's done.
Plunder, best deck.
And I miraculously steal the game. And of course, because we are teammates and friends, we ended in a draw. Yes, both players agreed on the draw.
So we didn't lose. We're in a draw. Oh,
yeah, it's a draw. Yeah.
You all heard it, folks. It's a draw.
Yeah, we're gonna revive another random Belgian player. We're gonna revive one of the.
Can you just finish us already? Like at this point, it's just not worth it anymore.
I want the French people to play.
Which French people?
The Belgian French people.
The Belgian French people.
They exist?
No, no, we deny them as well. This is not a political channel.
Definitely not.
So yeah, it was really fun playing this duel. Of course, I drew like 2 good hands, and Jorrit is an amazing player, but I'm just happy that I got to show off what the deck does at least once. If I would have lost after round 1, then it would have been fine, but it's so much fun to just showcase something that nobody plays.
Yeah,
it's like playing Prankits at a YCS.
Exactly. It's basically Prankits now. It's a lot of fun. This deck has so much potential. Ooh. Answer the call on stream.
No, not another technical difficulty.
Nice. So, shoutouts to Jorrit for being such a great sport. It was a lot of fun. Everyone in the chat was really fun as well. I only saw one salty person. His name was Max Vien or something. Really weird. But
I'm gonna be honest. You can see that he played. I was not salty. I was listening to Ailstorm the entire time.
Exactly. We were all listening to pirate music. It was such a fun time. And soon, I'm not sure when you guys will play, but the 2 of you are either the last match, or Max is just gonna slay the entire team.
I'm gonna bring the spice, and you will all. I don't care if I win or lose, but you will definitely enjoy.
If you can top the Plunder Patroll spice or match it, then bro,
I'm gonna definitely match it. 100%.
I'm scared now.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, the entire country will be hyped. Both of our countries will be hyped.
It's gonna be so much fun. You're giving so much pressure to my boy Samir.
I'm giving pressure to him. I'm giving pressure to myself.
That's true as well. You're just
Imagine if I lose it by Bricken now.
You're gonna play Solomon Grid with strikes like everyone.
No, he's gonna play Mech Knight, bro.
I will solemnly swear I will not play Solemn Strike in my deck.
What? You heard it here, folks. This is brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! News channel. Welcome back. So, Sam, are you confident? Just as confident?
I'm gonna play pure Mech Knights, of course. It's gonna be hand loop FTK. It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be what the hell was that?
That was one of.
This is the wildest recording ever.
That was my girlfriend screaming at a cat.
Oh, nice. Nice. Shoutouts to Max's girlfriend. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up because I have no clue how long this is. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me through this.
Thank you for having me.
It was so much fun.
Nice.
We're gonna see if we can do something special for the. I keep talking about the last match, but if you win, then it's not the last match. Then we have to suffer through more.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to suffer through more.
we're just gonna have fun from this point on. Let's just do that.
You need to win like 9 in a row, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's tough.
To be honest,
Because,
if there's a person on the Belgium team that can do it,
I mean, Raphael's out, so.
it's gonna be Max. Yeah. True.
Yeah, but no. I'm more afraid of Bart than Raphael. Fuck that.
Yeah, true.
Shit.
Or
That guy's insane. What the fuck?
just wait until you see my next deck. Oh well. So yeah,
I will not give you the opportunity to show it.
the two of you better plan your match quick, and we will see you guys in the next tournament duel. Adios.
Bye.
It's fine.